What is up, everybody? Welcome to the final edition of Chris Akin Presents for 2023. I am Chris Akin, Santa Chris, as you can tell by the look I've got going on. Over there is my elfin friend, Mr. Erik Ferentinos. Erik, how are you, sir?
It's the final Akin. I'm doing fantastic, man. The Christmas show.
Dude, and before we even get into anything, I think it was like a year ago this week that you guest hosted with me on Classic Metal Show, which kind of started this, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's our broversary.
It is. It's our broversary. Well, happy broversary, sir.
Hey, thank you. Same to you.
It's been a great run. I ain't gonna lie. I love doing this show. It's fucking fun every single week, man.
Well, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to give it a year and take it from there, because obviously when we started out, I had never done anything like this ever.
Sure.
And it took me a minute to kind of get my groove on, so to speak. But I feel good. And I don't want to give it up, and I see that people love it, and so we're going to keep giving it to you.
Absolutely, man. I love doing it. It's work. It is definitely work, to do it every single weekend. I don't think, have we missed any weeks?
There was a few times where you were ill.
When I had the shoulder. Yeah.
There was a couple of fill-ins before we knew that Stoic Steve existed. You had
That's true.
Other people fill in for me because of gigs.
Not bad, though, for a working musician to be able to do a show every single Monday, so that's pretty good.
I mean, we had to have done,
45 episodes, yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I only know from the CMS network because every other episode seems to be me and you. I'll flip it on when I'm, dicking around in the house or something. And what's crazy to me is I'll be watching, I'll be like, who is this guy that we're interviewing? Because I lose track 3 seconds after we're done. As soon as we're done, it's gone to me. Right. And I'll be watching, I'll be like, oh, well, here's the lead singer of Iron Kingdom. Who the hell is that? And
you're like, oh, I think I'm going to tune in. And
yeah, I better stick around to see how this goes.
Exactly. I had that same thing, people, sometimes Jason asks me that. I'll be like, so who would you have on the show? Who's coming? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody.
Who knows?
I know. Well, it's definitely fun, man.
And it's been some big names. It's been big names, man. Like when I do stop and think about it, I'm like, geez, we've had Mick Mars, Kip Winger,
Tesla guys. Yeah.
The list goes on. Some big
Dave Landau. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a good run this year of guests, but the guests are kind of second to me, and I think to you as well. The guests are secondary. I like having them, and I know they get some of the clicks, but the show is just fun. It gives me and you a chance to just fuck off in a for me anyway, it gives me a chance to fuck around in a different way than I do on the other shows.
Same with me. It's like I got the Piercy band where it's all music, and it's like, it's nice to be able to kind of delve into the comedy zone. Which
exactly.
Is I always aspired to, even as a kid, trying to write little scripts and skits and stuff in my single digits, even, and loosely based on musical things,
Right.
So this is right up my alley, man. I love it.
It's fun, man. And for me to not have to be Angry Akin like I am on Classic Metal Show, or to not have to be Political Akin, which I really kind of hate doing anyway.
Well, today you're going to be Christmas Akin.
I am. I'm Santa.
Christmas J. Akin.
I'm going to be Chris Kringle, not Chris Akin for the day. I am Chris Kringle today.
We noticed there was a little resemblance today. I was like, hey, he's not Christmassy at all today, but I went, holy shit, he actually did.
Yeah. I really do look like I do look like the drunken Santa at your local mall, don't I?
A little bit.
If I wore a red coat instead of a Browns hoodie, then I would definitely have the look. But
somebody brought up, I was reading that Santa Claus is like the first big lie that we're told.
Yeah. And then it's followed quickly by the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy.
Sure. You figured it all out. It's like a domino effect of all the things crashing down. But, I always stop and I'll always remember when I figured that out.
Okay.
I have a younger sister that's 5 years younger than me, and I believe I had just turned 8. I was
Okay.
8. I was 8 years old. She was only 3.
Right.
I found we had a like a toy room in our
Sure.
house, New Jersey, and I walked in there one day and I saw a whole shit ton of new toys. Okay, for like a ton of stuff, and I went, "What the hell did I just walk in on here?" I knew right away. The wheels were turning in my head. I went, "Oh my god, my parents are Santa Claus," because these are the things. And then right away, though, when I look back on it, the most interesting thing, sociologically or psychologically or whatever, was that my first instinct was to grab my sister immediately, and and that was like kind of, you think that's an asshole move, you know what I mean? Like, why am I ruining it for her? She was only 3. She had only been talking for like a year or 2, but I go, Candy, I'm gonna get her to sit down. This is really serious. Listen. Here's what's going on. Santa Claus, it's our parents or Santa Claus. There is no Santa Claus, but listen to me. We're going to keep this going. We're not going to say a goddamn thing. You hear me? You hear me? We're just going to keep this going. We're going to keep the gravy train going. And that's that. You got it? And then in my mind, I thought, we're you and me are going to stick together on this, but that is kind of the way the world works. I think, and you're an innocent kid, 8 years old, and I'm thinking about a cover up, or I'm going to be in on the conspiracy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let the conspiracy be exposed. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep my gravy train going. I don't want to. It was my own selfishness mixed with like survival instincts that I think we're born with. You know what I mean? So you look as adults, especially in these last couple of years, how many people kept the lie going just to get their paycheck?
Yeah.
Right.
No, you're right.
It's in our DNA, I think, to do that. It's just like a survival fucking instinct.
Yeah.
What about you,
dude?
man?
I had about the exact same experience. I was probably 8 years old. I'm thinking, I don't remember exactly when, but I was about 8. My brother's 2 years younger than me. So, I remember I was hearing it at school all the time, and all my, you would say something dumb at recess or whatever. You'd be like, "What is Santa Claus going to bring you?" And somebody'd be like, "Santa Claus, that's not real, you dummy. Ha ha ha. He believes in Santa Claus." That's how it was.
You're like, what?
Yeah. And I remember getting taunted like that. And I came home and I brought it to my mom and I said, "Mom, are you really Santa Claus?" And my mom was like, "No. Santa's real." And the reason she did that was not because of me. She knew I kind of was getting it, but my brother was 2 years younger.
And he's standing right there.
Yeah. So she was like, she wasn't going to sell it out. Right. So she just literally just flat out just looked me right in the eye and said, "No, not Santa Claus."
And there's the other interesting thing, Santa and Satan are the same letters, just kind of mixed up. It is a pagan history with the whole Santa Claus story. And originally, I think he actually killed children, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of like twisted this thing around. Like, oh, no. He brings kids presents. But like originally, I think he had an axe and was out like chopping kids up. It was like Satan Claus or something. I don't know the exact backstory, but
well, there's a lot of weird shit that goes with Christmas lore, dude. I mean, think about. Did you ever watch The Office? Were you ever a fan of The Office?
Love The Office.
Remember when Dwight had that Barschnickel guy that was like Santa Claus, except he was real evil and he beat people with a stick and stuff?
Oh shit!
Remember that?
Missed that one. That's how.
Oh my god, it was great. It's one of the best ones ever. I think his name is Barschnickel, and he's like a
Barschnickel.
He's sort of Santa Clausy as far as he gives gifts. Right. Like he sits everybody in a circle and decides if they've been evil or good or whatever. And if they've been evil, he hits them with a fucking stick. And if they've been good, they get like garbage. Like here's a bowl or here's a rubber band or something. It's really it's a real funny episode of The Office. But one of the things with this Barschnickel guy is that he's so damn evil. And I thought they just made it up for The Office, right?
Right.
So I looked it up, and it really was a thing. It was. I mean, I don't know that Barschnickel was really a thing, but there was a Christmas lore for whatever group of people that worshipped this Barschnickel guy, or I don't even know if I'm saying the name right, but whatever the name was, there was a real thing that believed in this. I almost wonder if all of this Christmas lore stuff wasn't designed as people stopped believing in God with the Crusades or whatever. The Crusades would come in and they'd whack people in the name of Jesus, and people would be like, I'm not going to worship that God. He just killed my freaking sister.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I just wonder if they didn't start inventing this stuff like Santa Claus and Barschnickel and other stuff,
right,
to kind of hide, to give people something to believe in, since they were giving up on Jesus.
Something to believe in.
Oh, Barschnickel.
Oh, Barschnickel. Well, this is, speaking of Christmas miracles, we were getting the house, as like done up and everything.
Right.
We had stockings there, and I was like, I had noticed I had just put the first gift under the tree, and I haven't even gotten any of that stuff yet. And there was like something in my stocking already that and I didn't understand. Like,
it's not from Susan?
No, but even weirder, it had a bunch of question marks on it.
Oh,
it's like a Christmas gift, but
dude,
there's a bunch of question marks, and it looks a lot like those letters that you used to get from Sugarsmack.
Oh, no.
And I got
dude,
something's
taken over my computer. I'm not touching anything. And it's the mouse is what the
No.
Hello, losers. Looks like I'm crashing your little Christmas party. Thanks for inviting me. Well, guess what time it is again? Christmas time. Jingle bells, CHRIS Akin smells, Erik Ferrentino's laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away. Hey! I love a good Christmas jingle. Did you miss me, CHRIS Akin? How's your tummy? You've been such a good sport all year. But here we are. It's the last episode of the year, the Christmas episode. And I have something very, very special for you, too. We're gonna do things a little differently this Christmas. You see, there'll be a riddle, but CHRIS Akin, you will not be the one that's punished if you can't solve it. This time, it'll be your hack co-host. He will be forced to eat whatever is in the package that I sent him. And we know he is not going to like it when he gets smacked with the sugar. Are you ready, boys? Okay, CHRIS Akin. Get the timer started. Here's your riddle. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. But if they eat it, they will die. What is it? You have 10 seconds.
10 seconds? 10 seconds? Oh my God.
Oh, Chris. What do you think?
I don't know. Time? Maybe time.
Time. I was going to say money.
Money? Could be money.
Shit.
But who eats money?
5,
Or who eats time for that much?
4,
God.
3, 2.
I'm going to go with money.
All right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Hope so too. I don't want to torture you, man, but
Even though it's a little package, it could be, who knows what it could be.
yeah, it could be used condoms or something. Ugh. All right, it's money is the guess. What do you got, Sugarsmack?
Oh, that was a jolly effort, but no. That is incorrect. The correct answer is nothing. Poor people have nothing. Rich people need nothing. And if you eat nothing, you will die. You're so stupid. Well, guess what? Your co-host is going to have to now eat psilocybin-laced chocolate. He's gonna be so bad on the show. Everyone will see how terrible he is. No one's going to watch you anymore because you suck. Well, this has been really great. And thanks for letting me pop in on your special. This should be fun. Watching your co-host tripping balls on Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas, boys. And as they say, namaste, bitches.
What? Is that even legal?
I don't know that that's even legal. What the hell? Why did you bring this guy to our world, Eric?
It's like a parallel universe or something.
Oh my
I opened
God.
up by mistake. Well, this is what I'm seeing here.
That's his point.
It is candy. It says elevated remedies, chocolate, strawberry shortcake, psilocybin.
So what is psilocybin? I don't know what that
I
is.
remember it at Woodstock,
Oh my God.
passing it out to people.
So you really are going to be tripping balls for the show.
Well, I don't want to see what. Oh, this does not look good.
Let's see what this looks like. Ew. It looks like one of those tobacco things that you stick in between your cheek and gum. Ew. How's it taste?
Not good at all. Oh. Ooh, I would say it tastes like a gym sock
Ew.
dipped in chocolate. Oh,
Yuck.
that tastes so fucking bad.
Ew.
I don't even. Well, all right, I'm gonna eat this other piece real fast.
Okay.
They're 2 pieces. Oh.
Yuck.
Oh my God, so fucking bad.
You can't even swallow it.
It's like vomit in a gym sock.
Ew.
Ugh. It gets stuck in the back of your teeth. It's like somebody just shit in my mouth.
And that's not even the worst of it, because 10 minutes from now, you're going to be fucking floating. Or maybe less.
Oh, I just can't get it out of my mouth.
Yeah. Welcome to my world when Sugarsmack shows up. Jesus.
Oh my God, dude. Really? That was rough.
That's brutal. Fucking Sugarsmack.
That's probably the worst thing I've fucking eaten in like 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't affect you too bad. Do you think that just from tasting it, do you think it's going to affect you?
I don't even know what it is.
I mean, are you going to be tripping balls or?
It's mushrooms, right?
That's what I think it's what it sounds like it is, or tainted with acid or something. I don't know. I just know if you start fucking laughing and
can we look it up?
what is it called? Give me the spelling.
It's called yeah. Okay, yeah. Here, I'm going to read this on the back.
Okay.
It says magic mushrooms. It says it right there.
Oh boy.
Magic mushrooms are proven to be healthy for the human body. Scientists have recognized that psilocybin, which is spelled PSILOCYBIN, psilocybin can reduce anxiety, depression, conquer addictions, dissolve the ego.
Oh,
good
boy.
luck. Increase creativity. I'll take that. And stimulate new brain cell growth. Really? Your brain can grow later?
Look at that.
That'd be cool. I hope so. I joke that I only have one brain cell. I could use two. Then it goes on to say, please consume responsibly. Always start slow and be present in a safe environment. Is the Chris Akin Show a safe environment?
I wouldn't think so. And you certainly didn't start slow. You ate 2 big old pieces of this shit.
More than that. I think I ate like 4 there.
Oh, Jesus.
Do not operate any machinery or motor vehicles while using this product. Well, I'll tell you what. If I get really fucked up, I won't pick Susan up in her car. I'll take my car.
There you go. Okay.
All right. So we got to be safe here.
Dude, I looked up this psilocybin. Right. One of the first things it says, there is no safe level of drug use.
Oy vey.
Use of any drug always carries some risk. It's important to be careful when taking any type. Jesus Christ. Fucking
hang on for one moment. Just for one moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I had to go throw up. God. Oh, here's what I was doing. I mean, I'm going to have to wash that down with something else.
What are you going to wash it down with?
Some cannabis-infused peach fruit juice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I have to, man. They left me, Sugarsmack's left me with no choice because the taste in my mouth is so bad. I think I almost have to cancel the show. So
we ain't canceling the show.
Okay, wait, hold up. Oh,
just don't touch your computer because you're not supposed to operate any equipment.
Right, I'm not touching anything. Ooh. Oh, no, better.
Now, what is that? Gummies?
This is a sativa uplift. Some CBD in it too.
Okay.
So this is just to take the edge off.
Oh, that's good. So you'll be having a tripping while you're mellowing all at the same time. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's good to have both.
Should we cut this now and just start playing some Pink Floyd music?
Hello. Is Sugarsmack out there? Just chew if you can hear him.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't know, dude. You might have already overdosed on this shit. One of the first things it says about overdose is that one of the symptoms is vomiting.
Oh, I did. I vomited in my mouth.
Ugh.
You know, Sugarsmack just isn't a very nice character.
No. Why do we have him on it? Can't we get rid of him? Can't you do something to get rid of him?
He's calling me a hack,
Yeah, he called you a hack. He's making fun of me.
making fun of your belly.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
God damn it.
I don't like Sugarsmack. I like Stoic Steve a lot better.
And aren't you supposed to be eating this stuff? Why am I eating it?
I'm glad about that. I ain't gonna lie. He's giving me enough torture over the summer. God, I had to eat 3 or 4 of those things that were horrible.
What's the
Horrible.
worst thing? What's the worst thing you've eaten from Sugarsmack?
That cheeseburger thing. The fake cheeseburger.
A gummy burger?
The gummy cheeseburger. My God, it just part of it tasted sort of like a gummy bear, but not a good one. It was like low rent gummy bears, not good ones. Mm-hmm. But then other parts of it tasted like, what are those things called? Are they called peanuts or whatever? They're kind of orange. The
Like
candies,
the candy corns?
not candy corns. They're like almost like
A squishy peanut. It looks like literally pressed into a peanut shape, but it's different colors. Yeah.
That is probably the worst tasting candy of all time. And that's what this tasted like. That with a gummy bear in the center of it. It was awful. It was god awful. And obviously what he gave you today was god awful.
It really was. I almost want to send you some of it just to
No. You can
sympathize
keep
with
it.
me.
You can keep it. Don't. I'm sympathizing already. I'm sympathizing. I don't want nothing to do with it, but